Good evening, everybody. Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining with me on the Tammy Talk Show this evening. We have an exciting show for you all tonight. I got together some of my young friends and some young people. We're going to talk about virtual learning. I know the other people are getting ready to come on, but I have my first guest is already on and ready to.
Hi.
How you doing, Tayshawn? So good for you to join us on this evening.
You're
How,
welcome.
how has your day been?
Good.
That's good. It's so good to see you.
Mhm.
I'm so happy you're here to talk with us. And I'm gonna wait a few minutes to the other people. I can see where they're coming on. I know they're having a little trouble getting in, but I'm glad you didn't have any trouble. You're already here. So glad you're here to join me. Well, how have school been going for you?
It's been going good. Nothing bad has been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't really like some of the stuff on the school gets annoying, but
Mm-hmm.
most of the time it's all good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Because I know it could be kind of difficult. Oh, here's my other guest. They're coming in too. Okay, I think I see Connie. Did you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Okay, I got everybody. I see Jamaya. She's in the 11th grade. Torian is in the 8th grade. Connie is in the 3rd grade. Tayshawn is in the 3rd grade. And Donnie is in the 1st grade. Wow, so we have different levels of grades today that want to talk and want to, give us a little information. We're going to talk about what's going on with you in school and how school coming along and how you like it like this. And I got a few questions I want to ask you all. So good evening, kids. Good evening.
Good evening.
Say hello to my audience, people that are listening in. I'm so glad you guys joining me. Yes. Well, I have my first question for everybody is how is school coming along? Is it difficult? Is it easy? I'll start with Jemiah.
It's difficult because I'm not used to doing it this way.
Mm-hmm.
But and how like you have to turn the assignments in and what time and how like I'm just trying to figure out how everything is working.
Okay, you're trying to figure out how everything is working.
Yes.
Are you thinking about okay, this is a question too. I'm gonna come around the table. I'm gonna come to Tayshawn also. I'm gonna ask you also, baby. Um, when you first went online, when y'all first started, was it difficult or was it easy to get in? I'm gonna start with
Uh,
Tayshawn first.
it was difficult because like I started doing it in the second grade, and when I
Mhm.
started doing it, it was hard for me to get into Zoom. I
Mhm.
didn't know how to do it, so I had to use my dad's computer.
Okay, okay. So after you got into that way with your dad's computer, then you was in. Okay. Um, Jemiah, I want to ask you that same question. Then I'm gonna ask Connie. Then gonna ask Torian, and then Donnie.
Yes, ma'am.
Same
It was,
question. Was it difficult to get in?
yes, ma'am.
Well, who helped
Because
you, who helped you to get in on it? Did your father
I'm
or
teaching
your
me
mother?
about step by step.
Okay, okay. Was the teacher helpful?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the teacher was helpful. Connie, what about you?
Difficult.
Hmm? Was the teacher helpful with helping you get in online to get started on your classes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Torian.
It was difficult in some ways, like finding our first assignments.
Okay. Okay, how was your first assignment? Was it easy when you had to submit it, or you find it kind of difficult?
I find it kind of difficult to submit it because we have to go through so many different websites to submit.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Then when you all are online, I know that you four are in the same house. It would seem like it's hard for you all to connect with y'all cable or with how you connecting with it. Do you think it's
No, ma'am.
somehow difficult?
No, ma'am.
It's not okay. That's good then. That's great. That's good. All right. Do any of you all miss your friends being around other children? Tayshawn?
Kinda.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay, you do. You
Because
go ahead.
sometimes like at recess we always get free time, get to play with each other, or we get to play math games like Connect Ed, where we could have another person join. But
Mhm.
then now when we play Connect Ed and we try to get another person join, it's just you playing with another person, which is yourself.
Wow. Okay. 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 What about you, Torian?
Kinda. I kind of miss them and kind of do at the same time. Kind of
Mhm.
don't.
Okay. What about you, Donnie? You like it now? Hmm? Do you like you like doing the school at home where you could be with your sisters and brothers?
Yes.
You do. Okay. All right. Jemiah, what about, do you miss your friends?
Yes, I do. But I'm happy that we're kind of happy we're doing this because I can focus more without getting distracted by my friends or somebody in the classroom.
Okay, okay. I was kind of thinking that it would be a lot easier to stick with your work because you don't have all the distraction. And then the main thing, you don't have to worry about what time you got to get down the hallway to get to your next class. Yes, I know about all of that. Get into that next class. Okay. Do you all really like this better doing the virtual learning or going into school to learn? I'm gonna ask Tayshawn first.
I like going into school. We could do like it was the science experiment that we had to do today. I didn't have none of the things that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Only the teacher had it, so she could have had lots of stuff, and I would have been able to use those stuff.
Okay, okay. So it can be kind of difficult to do certain assignments because you all don't have everything that you need at the house that you would have at school. You know, that you can do the assignment and do the science work, or even getting help from the teacher. You can get the one-on-one by raising your hand, but now you have to do it this way, and it can be challenging. I know it's different for you all, but I take my hat off to you all young people for doing this. And you have your parents have to work with you wholeheartedly to make sure you all are paying attention and staying with it with the classwork. So how long do you all have to be in class? I'm gonna start. Oh, I didn't get around the table with the question, or did I? I will come back to the question, but I want to ask this: how long do you all be in class all day? I'm going to ask Connie.
I don't know.
What time do you have a certain time? Do you have like 5 hours or 6 hours to be into your assignment and in class with the teachers? You say yes? What time is, how much time do y'all spend in class?
An hour.
An hour each?
Yes,
No. Okay, okay. Jemiah, you can jump in and answer the question, boo. You can help her. You can help her out with the questions.
We're going to be in each class an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and it's,
But this is a question I want to ask you guys too. Is it hard since you are at home to really? I know you said you could get your work better because you don't have any distraction. But is it harder to stay focused while you're at home? I'm gonna start with Tayshawn.
Not really, unless it's just like somebody talking and then I don't really know what the teacher was saying.
Yeah. Okay.
It's hard to focus.
Okay. Yes. What about if the other kids in the other area in their house or somewhere, and could you hear them? Or do they put it on mute where you can't hear them? And I know that can be kind of distracting too if something like that happens.
Yeah, it was like actually two of the people in my class got a loudspeaker, and sometimes they would unmute themselves. It would be so loud. Even my mama would be like, "What is that?"
Okay, I know that could be distracting. I've seen some kids in class in the area where I be at, and I could hear the noise and hear the distraction and hear the teacher talking and then hear her telling them, mute the button. I keep hearing you. Come on, we on break now. You gotta mute it. So, okay, what do you all like about, come on, tell me something you like about the virtual learning. Come on, tell me something you like about it. Jemiah, what you like about it?
I like that I don't get distracted. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like if I was in school, it'd be too much going on behind me or around me
Mm-hmm.
for me to like concentrate, but I can concentrate now.
Do you guys like it that you don't have to get up and go out the house? Make sure you get on the bus and a time limit to get in there.
Yes, we do.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. Well, that's good. What do your parents say about the virtual learning? Is it easy for them to help you all or to keep y'all focused?
No.
Oh, do they do some funny things as y'all begin to get on it? And did you all see them struggling trying to help y'all get it started?
Yes, ma'am. Especially with Donnie and Cuddy,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get faster than like send work to the teachers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that could be kind of funny. I was telling my kids, I wish that not nothing like this would have happened that we would have had to do it, but I would have liked doing it with my kids like this. And I told them, I had them laugh, and I said, "Yeah, I know my baby one." I said I would have had to have something in my hand to keep him awake, and the other one I would have to keep him being still, and then the other one I have to make him stay focused, and my daughter would have been the only somebody doing her work without me telling her what to do. But the three boys, I would have probably had to do that to keep them focused. But I'm so glad to see like you guys are very focused, and y'all look like to me y'all adapt to something that you had to adapt to, and you guys took on the role that y'all had to play in y'all education and really learning what you got to learn to move through this phase that we're going through. So we take our hats off to you young people, that you putting forth the effort to enlarge your education and to keep learning, even though we're going through what we're going through right now. I want to ask y'all a question. Even when this happened, were you all a little afraid or wondering what was going on? You don't have to answer it if y'all don't want to. But I'm just asking, how did you all feel about it, Torian?
I was kind of nervous going into it because online classes can usually be distracting when people unmuting themselves, yelling out stuff. I thought people were gonna start being like disrespectful to the teachers, and I thought we would be able to probably get most of my work in on time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But everything's been good, right? Nobody's been disrespectful, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. That is great. I can imagine if they're home with a parent and you trying to act up, the parent go get them and say, "You better straighten up." And I have learned too. I've heard a lot of people say this too, that the parents love and respect the teachers even more now because they see what the task is and the things that you have to do and how you have to make sure everything is on point, even to work with the parents. The teachers have to be on point. Now, the parents have to be on point to keep you guys on point to make sure you all get your education. So it even enlighten the parents as to, wow, it take a lot for these teachers here to really do the job that they're doing. And we take our hats off to the teachers. I am so glad you guys are joining us on today. Is there some things you all want to share with us about school, the new school? Because this is new. Anything exciting? Are y'all just going about your day, what you have to do to get done what y'all got to do? And I know you in 11th grade, Jemiah.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
in 11th grade. Would you rather spend some time in school and around your friends because you're approaching the 12th grade and you wanted to see what it was like to almost be a senior?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Anything else you would like to say besides yes, ma'am?
Um, I know I want to like when come to 11th grader, I want to meet like the new teachers and how things work. You know, like learn new things and stuff.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I know that you all are missing school, but I'm so glad that you all are taking out the time to do what you have to do. Oh, what you have to do to get to for us to get through this thing right here. Um, I have a question for you all. Do you all miss getting clothes for school?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I do. Especially like the new shoes, going to the stores, get shoes, clothes. I like that aspect of going back to school.
Right. Okay. What about you, Connie?
Um,
What you miss about school? Going in with your friends and dressing up. Do you miss, going shopping, getting school clothes, school supplies?
yes.
Okay. Go ahead. You was going to say something? Go ahead.
Yes.
What did she say?
I
I'm
like
sure buddy. One more time.
I like you.
Okay. All right.
I like
And I've noticed right here that Sharon Crawford, Mom Crawford, she said there's no bullying now, in school. You don't have to get bullied in school now because you don't have to be around certain people that are targeting you guys. That's a good thing right there that I think for the kids. Yes. What do you want to say, baby? Tyshawn? Tyshawn?
What I miss about school is like maybe Friday Fun Day, because on Friday Fun Day, it's the same with one of the other questions when I was saying I like being at school because we get to play a lot of games with each other.
Yes, get to interact with other people and other kids. Yes. Yeah, I know that could be. I know it's difficult for you all to adjust to this new normal that we're walking through. But I take my hat off to you young people for, just pushing through and saying, I still got to get my education. Yes, I miss my friends, but now I got to focus on my education. And when things get back to normal, you all will be able to go back to school and socialize and have your friends back around you and all of that. And, you'll get back into the norm, but I'm hoping that it happens soon for everybody because it's a lot of work that you all have to do and y'all have to adjust to something new. This is so new to you all. And Donnie, I want to ask you something, baby. What did you feel? How did you feel your first day? Was you happy? Were you excited? Hmm.
Kind of happy.
Okay. And I know you are a sports person, so hopefully we can get back to normal. Everything get back to normal, where you can get into your sports like you like. What's the sports that you like the most?
Football.
You like football? Okay. Who's your favorite team?
Uh,
Hmm.
the Giants.
The Giants. Oh, okay, okay. All right, all right. Tayshawn, I want to ask you a question. Did you miss getting school clothes?
Mm, okay, so sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't.
Okay.
Like when it was a day off, sometimes I would really want to go there, but then sometimes, like when something excited happening and it's a day off, then I'll be like, yay!
School clothes. Like clothes.
Clothing, like clothes to wear. Go shopping for clothes. Yes, go shopping for clothes. Did you miss doing that? Not really.
Not really.
Oh,
I
okay.
just like wearing my regular old clothes that my grandma buys me,
Mm-hmm.
and then like we don't have school uniforms or nothing like that, so
Okay.
we
Okay.
would just normally wear regular clothes.
Okay. All right. Man, I tell you, I'm getting questions in, so that's what I'm reaching for to see what the questions are. The what? Okay. How do you all feel about the COVID that's out there? Do y'all have any? Did y'all have any fears about it, or when you go out, do you guys keep y'all mask on and everything? Just explain to me how y'all feel about it. I'm gonna start with Torian because I see his hand up.
I feel like if we keep our mask on, it'll keep us safe, like social distancing. Make sure when you leave the store, get hand sanitizer before you even touch your car doorknob or something like that. So you
Yeah.
don't spread it even after you touch it if you don't get it for yourself.
Okay. Okay. Jemiah.
Okay. How I feel about it? If I was scared, and I'm still am, but I was scared that how everybody was catching it so fast that it's real serious. So you gotta be careful what you do. And I was, I was, yeah, I was scared, and I was trying to see it.
You was what? What's the last part you said?
I said I was scared about it, like trying to see like how we're gonna do everything, but now that I see how we're doing it now.
Okay. So you feel better about it now. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. And even when you was hearing things about what you should wear, how you should wash your hands and do those things, you guys was doing that and everything. But what about let me ask Tayshawn, how did he feel about it?
I didn't know what it was at first. I was like, what is coronavirus? What do we have to do? What is mask? Now that I know it, I'm like, I gotta be safe. Can't always just be touching stuff that's dirty. People touch a lot. I gotta wash my hands when we get in a house. Use hand sanitizer. Which one?
Yes. Yes. Well, that's good. It sounds like you guys really are paying attention and listening to what's going on around us. You guys are some smart children, I tell you. And to know that you have to protect yourself, and you guys sound like y'all know how to do that. And about the social distancing and all of that, I really thank you all for sharing that with us and letting the people know that you all are doing the right thing by that. Okay, I have a question here for each one of you all. What time do you all log on? I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with Tyshawn, then I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna go to Torian, then Jemiah, then the two little ones, okay?
Do you mean like done with school
What time you start in the morning?
at 9 a.m.?
Okay. Torian, what time do you start?
I start around 8:45.
Okay. Jemiah?
7:30.
Okay. 7:30?
Yes, ma'am.
Woo. What time do you start, Connie?
8:30.
What time do you start, Donnie?
8:30.
8:30? Okay. That's what time you start. Well, what time do you guys get off? Tyshawn?
4 p.m. And it's
Ooh. Wow. Yeah. All right, Torian.
4:00.
Mm-hmm.
2:35.
Okay. Connie?
2:30.
Donnie? 2:30? Okay. So you guys put in some long hours. Wow. But you're doing it for your... Do y'all have gym?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. That's good. Y'all have gym also. Wow, but y'all have a full day. I'm telling you, you have a full day. You go in, get started early, spend that time there. And I really believe that I'm talking to some smart kids today. I really do believe that. I feel like you kids are making A's and B's already. So that's great. But to spend all that time from, like you said, 9 and 4 to 4, it's different times that you all have to be on there. And how well do you guys work with your teacher? What I mean by that is, do the teacher, when you have a question, she answer your questions?
Yes, ma'am.
She answer yours, Torian? Okay. Jemiah, did you get yours answered?
Sometimes I do, because we have so many kids in the class. Like one of my
Okay.
classes, we got up to 40 kids.
Wow.
And so it's real hard for her to answer everybody's question if we got a certain time that we gotta get leave.
Yeah. Okay. Tayshawn?
Yes, she does.
Okay. Okay. And like Jemiah was just saying, a lot of times the teacher have so many kids on her Zoom that she might miss some of the questions that you guys will have for her. Is it any way that you all can send something to her after hours and ask, say,
Yes.
can I get some help? You didn't answer my question today. Is it some way you guys can communicate with your teacher after hours?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me start with Tayshawn.
Yes. Sometimes, it will be like, if you raise our hand where, okay, so it's like this little box on Zoom, and you
Okay.
can see all the people's names, and then it's a raise hand button. And if she don't answer that, just raise your hand again,
Okay.
and like this, and then she might answer it.
Okay.
First week of school and second, it was just like everybody had questions.
Yeah, I know. I know she was bombarded or your teachers, she or he was bombarded with a lot of questions because everybody had a lot of questions. Even some of the teachers had questions. Okay, Torian, what was you getting ready to say, baby?
Yes, ma'am. We can by email or text in the group chat that we in. We're in the whole class.
Okay, well, that's good. What about you, Jemiah?
We can email. They'll give us their phone numbers, or cause what I have to do, I have to go on Teams, and we have a chat, where you can chat it and text her, or text whoever you need to get what you need.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good. It sounds like the teachers are really trying to help with the best of their ability too, because I'm sure it was a challenge for the teachers also, doing this new teaching and seeing the class on a screen. We're not seeing the class in the classroom. And especially for some of those teachers that have been out there for years, this was something very different for them. And I hope that some of the kids that are listening and the parents that are listening, that they understand that it's something different for the teachers also. It's not anything that they would normally do. You know, they've been in the school system maybe 5 or 10 or 15 years, and they're going like, oh my God, we got to do it this way. I can't, you know, be one-on-one with the student and walk up to them and talk to them because they're doing it a different way. So it's very challenging for everybody. Okay, how do you all switch class? Do any of you all switch classes?
I do.
Yes, I do too.
I do.
Okay. Okay, how do y'all do it? I'm gonna start with Connie.
We
Dashboard.
Y'all can help her out.
You go dashboard and then you go to the modular
We go
Oh.
to dashboard, then we go to
and pick
Okay,
my
that's how
class
y'all do it.
and pick your class
and pick my
and then log in.
and log into the class.
Okay. Okay. Well, the same thing for everybody?
It's not me.
Not
Well,
you?
actually, not me either.
Okay, Tayshawn, how is it for you?
So it would be a hard way for me to get. Okay, at first it was hard, and then that's when my teacher got the idea for making a calendar and put it on the Zoom meetings on there.
Okay.
And when I was on one of the calendars, I was like, "How do I get to music? How do I get to PE?" And then I saw music and PE, so then I went into music because normally I have music first,
Okay.
and then when I go to music, it worked.
Okay. Okay. So now you got it. That's good. Torian, how do you do it? You said yours is different.
Yes, ma'am. What I have to do, I either have to end the first call that I'm in already, and then I either wait for a teacher to add me to her new call, or I find my way to join her new call that she made.
Okay. I got questions coming in. So you guys are popular. You know, you guys having a lot of questions coming in for me to ask you all what's going on, and I'm glad for that. Okay. Did having a digital toys before all this, okay, make adapting to online learning easier?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you got it? Y'all understand the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, did it help any?
Yes, ma'am. Like using regular laptops help get you used to typing and you looking up like information for your stuff you need.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, it prepared you all for this. That's great. Everybody, did it help you guys? Did it help you, Jemiah?
Yes, ma'am. Because when we was in school, they were already telling us how like we had to type on the computer, we had to submit this right here, email this person. They were already telling us how to do it.
Okay. Wow, that's great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful that they did that. You see any more questions, baby? They got questions for you guys. I'm glad that my audience are asking questions of you all. And after even with the games that you all had, with the game things that you always play with, I don't know all the name of them now because there's so many of them out there. Did some of that even help you all know how to get into doing some of your assignments and everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It helped me by like my PS4 game. It helped me use like headphones so my teacher could hear me when I talk back to.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Tayshawn?
So like sometimes when I'm on my Nintendo Switch and I don't really, at first I didn't know how to do it, and then it was easy to go to the assignments, and then that taught me how to do it on a computer, except I just had to move the mouse.
Okay. Wow. I tell you all what, when I first saw a computer, because we didn't have computers when I was growing up. No. And when my kids was learning how to work on a computer, I was just blown away. Say, oh, they learning how to work on computers. They learning it the easier way. We had to write everything. and but it was preparing y'all. I'm just so glad that you all are prepared, was pre-preparing for things that did happen already, and you guys are adapting to how to finish your education. And it's just a good thing that you all are really putting yourself to it and doing what you got to do. Your parents are working with you, and it's a challenge for your parents and for your grandparents to help, get this stuff done and get your grades, keep your grades up, make sure you're doing your homework and all your assignments, because it's a certain status that we want all our children to make. We want them to make a high grade. We don't want low grade. So I'm sure it's very good that their parents get to see how you all interact with your teacher, how you interact with learning. They get to see it firsthand, not just going to the parent teacher meeting and the parent, the teacher explaining to you the different things that the child is doing in class. Now you get to see it firsthand as your child learns. Okay, what are y'all ages? I had a question. Someone was asking what's the ages. Okay, I'm gonna start with Torian.
14.
Donnie. How old are you, Donnie?
6,
6? Okay. How old are you, Connie?
9,
Jemiah?
17.
How old are you, Tayshawn?
8.
8. Okay. So I am so glad to have you all here as my guests. Were y'all excited to come on and talk about school?
Yes.
Yes.
I was so excited to just invite you all in and share what y'all experiencing right now with the new school that we're going through. But I believe y'all gonna be so successful and gonna achieve it very well. And hopefully, Jemiah, by the time you roll into the 12th grade or before you finish the 11th grade, all this stuff will be cleared up and you'll get to have your last 2 years in school, in the building with friends and everything. But if you don't, how are you gonna feel about that?
I'm be upset because I want to go to prom for my tour, so I want all this to go away. I want to, enjoy myself in 12th grade and see how everything, like how it feel to be a 12th grader.
Yes.
Like senior skip day, like senior skip day, half days, senior, like you dress up, different things that you get to do for your senior.
Right. Yes, because each day in your senior year, they have different things that you're doing and different things on the calendar for you to do for just as a senior. Hopefully, I'm praying too that all this just go away so you all could just enjoy your life of school.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have another question. Someone want to ask you all this. What do you all do for fun? Okay. Let me start with Tayshawn.
Dance or exercise.
Say it again, baby.
Yeah, I'm actually a good dancer because I play Just Dance a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I would just try to imagine moves or make up moves.
Okay. So that's what you do for fun. Good. Okay, Torian.
Play my game or practice using my trumpet.
All right. So you play a trumpet.
Yes,
How good are you?
I'm in honors band.
Oh, okay. So you good. All right. Donnie, what do you do for fun?
Yeah, my switch.
Okay. Play on your Switch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, your game. So you know how to play that? Okay, Connie, what do you do for fun?
Play my toy.
With your toys and stuff. Okay. Connie, Jemiah, what you do for fun? Talk on your phone?
I like to read,
Oh, you do.
talk clothes, sing, color, like different things. I like to do a lot of things.
Do you like to draw?
Yes, I like to draw clothes.
Okay.
So I want to become a fashion designer.
You want to become a fashion designer? Okay. Wow. That is a good talent there. You have to know how to draw. And I heard you say you like to read. And that's a good thing. You like to read also. I am so glad to have you all here. Babies, y'all are enlightening me and y'all are letting me know some stuff that I didn't even know that you guys was going through. You know, trying to get into the system and of doing your homework and everything. But it looked like you guys are doing it well because your parents, how's your parents handling it though? Come on. How are they handling it?
I think they're mediocre at it, and they just getting used to using technology like this.
Mm-hmm. And so you guys have to help them.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard somebody say that very loud. Yes, okay. So you all have to help them. Let me see, do I have any more questions on here? I don't see any more questions yet. Okay, I think that's all my questions that I had on here. But I like the thing that Jemiah was saying that she likes to read. That's an important thing to really learn how to read because you can go places and you can learn a lot by reading. You know, even when you're not even in school, you know, you got your little time off, get a book, read, and just enlighten yourself on different things of what's going on in the world because you can advance and brought your education about by reading and everything. Tayshawn, I know that you are a very bright, smart young man, and I know you ace your work and all of that, and that's good to put yourself into your work to learn all the stuff you need to learn because you guys are very beautiful, you're very smart, and I thank you all for coming on here to share your experience with my audience about your experience in school. And do you all like it though? Do you all like school? Who in here don't like school? Don't tell me. No, I was just kidding. Toriana, I saw your hand go up.
I was gonna say what I really don't like is because band you can't play all together, so you don't know how all the sound play.
That's hard.
We have to sing in a recording of ourselves playing.
Mm-hmm. Because it's not like it used to be when you're in the room with the whole group, the whole band playing. So how do they do it? Do they put a lot of little, when the class come up, everybody on the Zoom and the teacher is talking and telling them, telling y'all which instrument to play and what timing to play? How do y'all do that?
No, ma'am, because we don't play all together. You tell us that we all already know our instruments. We got them assigned for sixth grade. We got them assigned sixth grade. So he just tell us how to play the notes, how high and how low we need to go.
Oh, okay. So it's very different. Tayshawn, I saw you raise your hand, baby.
It's different for me too. It was like we will get a partner, and it's like a breakout room that we'll go in and we'll play with the partner on either a math game or a fun game that the teacher wants us to play.
Oh, okay. So I have enjoyed talking to you all. I'm sure my audience have enjoyed you also. I know I keep saying that, but I'm happy to hear about you all experience. I'm thinking I'm getting some more questions because I keep seeing my son leaning in with this information box that I have here. Okay. What are some of you all, what are your favorite subjects? I'm going to start with Connie.
My favorite subject.
What's your favorite subject, baby?
To play guitar.
That's your favorite subject?
Math.
Math? Okay. Donnie, what's your favorite subject? Do you have a favorite? Did he say math? Huh?
What's your favorite?
So you don't know right now what your favorite subject is.
He said reading.
What?
He said reading,
Reading. Okay, okay.
music.
That's your favorite subject, music. Okay. What's your favorite, Jemiah?
Reading and social studies.
Okay. Tayshawn, what's your favorite?
Reading, math, and science.
Wow, science. Well, I tell you what, when I was in school, science wasn't my favorite.
Why not?
For the first few years, because I really didn't understand science. All I know that because when we was doing science coming up, they would bring live little animals and different things in there for us to show up, tell us how to do it and what we should do, dissecting them, and then we was building things like volcanoes and all this stuff, and then it would give me the scientific reasons why, and then my brain would go like, okay, you done lost me right there. But my last year of school, I got into my science. So I really aced it. I got an A in science, and I didn't even believe I can get an A. But I got an A my last year in science because I paid attention. A lot of time I didn't pay attention. I was too busy listening to everybody else talking their conversations. I didn't talk much, but I was a listener. And so that's how I lost out on science and everything. But my last year I got into it and I passed it. So I was really happy for me. But I'm so glad that you all are really into school and you're doing what you got to do to get through this time that we all are going through. And I just want you all to be careful and stay safe and do what your parents are telling you to by washing your hands and wearing your mask and everything. Just protect other people when you get around them, and don't have them getting in your face and everything. They're not protected because you got to look out for you. And you got to look out for your family members that have compromising conditions and everything. So I'm sure you all are following that guideline. I'm so glad that you all came to join me on the Tammy Talk Show this evening to talk. I just wanted to share some things with my audience about the young people are getting, how you all have gotten back into school and some of the things that you all are doing and how you all are coping with this new normal that we're walking through. I appreciate you guys joining. I thank you, Jemiah, Connie, Donnie, Torian, Tayshawn, right, Tayshawn, for joining us on tonight. You guys done a great job. I'm so glad you all wasn't nervous. You all explained everything to us. And my grandbaby want to get over here and say something too. Look at this. They are looking at the phone. They up there. Say bye. Say, I'm so glad you came on to talk with my Grammy. Yeah, say hello, audience. She's gonna be my new co-host when she start learning how to act. Right now, I'm trying to teach her, and she's doing this to me. I just saw you do that. I'm not gonna say anything else about you. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna say, okay, she's telling me to shh. Okay, she's a very good co-host. So she will be co-hosting me soon on the Tammy Talk Show. And I appreciate everybody that joined in tonight. Everybody say hi. Hi, say hi, Mom Crawford. Hi. Hi, Uncle Nate. How are you? Hi, everybody. Say hi, Rita. Okay. All right, you all. Thank you all for joining us tonight here on the Tammy Talk Show. I would like for you all to join me on Sunday once again, and I will have my guests will come out. We will be having a good time, having some good conversation. I thank everybody for always tuning in and supporting. Support means a lot to me, and I thank you all for supporting the Tammy Talk Show. You don't have to, but I thank God that you take out a time from your busy schedule. You take out the time and just listen and hear what I have to say and what I'm talking about, and my audience that I bring, my guests that I bring on. You all make them feel warm and welcome, and you listen and you ask questions. I appreciate you all very much. And I thank you all very much. I just want to give a shout out to my daughter on today and say happy birthday to her. My daughter, her birthday's today, and I want the audience to just
I birthday to you too.
to her. Thank you all once again. Y'all hang in there, be safe, do your homework, keep up with your work, and communicate with your teachers. Stay focused, because I know it's hard to stay focused sometimes when you have different environment around you all, but you all stay focused and know that I'm praying for you all, and y'all hang in there and be good. Love you much. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.